Guys, it's the Boomer Ranter here. Listen, if you are impatient by nature, then maybe a trip to the grocery store on a busy Sunday is not a good idea for you. Okay? Here's what happened. Me and Mrs. Ranter had some provisions to buy for the house. So we go to the local grocery store, get in to get our stuff. We get in line, and as any of you that have already subscribed to the channel for a while know, the Ranter is not being paid by Walmart or Smith's or Kroger's or any of the other stores to ring up his groceries. So I get in line where they'll ring them up for me because that's what they're supposed to be doing. They don't pay me any extra for that. I don't ring my own groceries. Okay. So we're in line, and this guy behind us, this old motherfucker. First of all, he does it a little bit passive aggressive. Okay. The next thing he does is he steadily scooches his cart a little closer and a little closer to Mrs. Ranter. She's in the cart, part of the cart where you push it. I'm in the front of the cart putting stuff up on the conveyor belt because, as some of you that have already subscribed to the channel for a while know, Mrs. Ranter was recently in a car accident. She's still healing from her back being damaged, so she doesn't do any of the bending and stooping. I do it all. Okay. She says to me, "Hey, if this guy hits me with the cart, we're gonna have a problem." All right. So we switch spots. Groceries were all put up on the conveyor belt, no problem. I'll get there. So I switch spots with her. I look at the dude. And I turn around. Okay. Now, Mr. Man is, not only is he doing a little bit of the passive aggressive grunting and moaning shit, all of a sudden now he does this. Huh. Huh. Couple times. All right. What the fuck? All right. So we're up at this point after he does his little armband waving bullshit thing. We get up to the counter. I look at the gal ringing us up. I tell her, it looks like we got some people that are a little impatient in line. Like that. And I turn and I look at Mr. Man, and then I turn and I look back at the girl who's ringing me up. Now, nice gal. She's last. She says, a lot of people seem to be impatient today. Not the Ranter, right, guys? You're in a hurry, and the Ranter's not in a hurry. I'm going to go slower. You guys know this. Okay, good. So, normally, I would have my debit card out, my credit card out, whatever I'm paying with, my cash, whatever I'm using to pay with for that day for transactions. I usually have it out ready to go. Nope. Nah. Mr. Man, he's a fuckhead. He's causing trouble in the background. He wants to stomp his feet and shit like a little fucking child that he is, even though he's fucking looks like he's about 30 years older than I am. Old motherfucker. So the Ranter, nice and slow. I take out my wallet out of my pocket and I start flipping through my cards nice and slow. I don't know. Hey, babe, which one should I use? I only got one card I use, guys. All the rest of those are like, other bullshit like rewards cards and shit. There's no other credit cards or debit cards in there. I'll only use one. But I did it anyway. I look at her. She doesn't catch on right away. She looks at me kind of puzzled. And I go, yeah, which debit card should I use? Then she gets it. She smiles. She goes, well, I'm not too sure. What do you think? As soon as those words come out of her mouth, Mr. Man behind me almost loses his shit completely. He is huffing and puffing. He's throwing his hands up. The ranter's ignoring him. Okay, well, I'll use this one. So I pull out the card I intended to use the whole time. And I go, oh, is this one I can tap in and go? It tells me that you can't. But I ask her anyway. So, oh no, sir, I'm sorry, we're not upgraded to that yet. You know, you got to insert the card. Oh, okay. I put it in nice and slow. Mr. Man's losing his shit. He's with his wife. Him and his wife, he's going back and forth. He's telling her how horrible this is. He can't believe she took him out on a day like today. It's so busy, and all he wants to do is go home and all this other stuff. He's whining and bitching like a little girl. So the ranter gets done with his transaction. I get my receipt. I very slowly place my bags in the cart because no, I'm not putting the bags in the cart right now and make it any faster for this fucking asshole. Of course not. No, we're not doing any of that. So I very carefully and slowly put my bags in the cart while he's waiting for her to ring him up, and she tells him, I can't ring you up yet, sir. I gotta wait for them to get the bags out. So I'm waiting for this guy. I'm just waiting for this guy to please say something to me. So I have a reason to interact with you. He, of course, does not. All he does is stand back there, stomping his feet and acting like a little child that he is. I get done. I grab my bags. I put them in the cart. And I walk away. And as I walk away, the ranter turns around, smiles at the guy. Have a nice day. Ha! That's right. Because you know what? You impatient motherfucker. You're going to shove your cart closer and closer to my wife? You better count your blessings you didn't hit her with that cart. Because she wouldn't have done shit to you. She wouldn't have had a chance. I would have climbed over that cart and I would have been all up in your shit. What the fuck is the matter with you? Mr. Impatient asshole motherfucker. You do that again. You see Mrs. Ranter out there. You do that shit again. And I'm going to tell you what. You hit her with the cart. I double dog dare you. I double dog dare you to do it. I'll be in your fucking face so quick. I'll be all up and down your shit. There's no reason for that bullshit. We're all standing in line. We're all waiting for the same fucking thing, asshole. We don't need you being like this and being all impatient and then shoving your fucking cart. Throwing your hands up. What the fuck's the matter with you throwing your hands? You want to throw hands, bitch? Let's go outside. We'll throw some hands. See, guys, I'm all upset about this one. I gotta go.